Hi, Joe Peprocki from Loyola Press for Pop-Up Catechesis. Shh. Did you hear that? No? Well, neither did I. Truth is, I've been trying to listen for God's call, but I'm not hearing any words. Well, few of us hear God's call come to us in an actual voice. God speaks to us in much more subtle ways. We do, however, believe and teach that God has a calling, a vocation for each one of us. So, how do we hear this calling if it's not coming to us in an actual voice? A Jesuit priest once taught me that we have to listen not so much with our ears, but with our hearts. So, how do we do that? We pay attention to our thoughts, feelings, hopes, dreams, desires, memories, and our imagination. In a sense, we listen for God's call with our gut, the center of our being. St. Ignatius of Loyola taught that as we explore and experience various options in our life, and we face many, that we pay attention to our feelings, pay attention to our gut. If we sense a feeling that we're empty of faith, hope, and love, or have a sense that God is distant, or we experience a sense of disquietude or boredom, or we feel tepid, we experience fear, worry, or we move forward in secrecy, it's a good bet that this is not God's calling for us. On the other hand, if we sense a feeling that we're filled with faith, hope, and love, that God is near to us, or we experience a feeling of peace, tranquility, great desire, and we move forward with transparency, it's a good bet that God is calling us to continue moving forward in this direction. So, in my daily life, I wear hearing aids to help me hear sounds and voices that I would otherwise miss. In our spiritual life, we may be missing God's voice speaking to us. St. Ignatius provides us with hearing aids, the tools of discernment, so that we can hear God's call and live our vocation. For Pop-Up Catechesis, this is Joe Peprocki. Until next time, God bless.